everyone, today we're going to be swatching, reviewing, and doing a makeup tutorial with the new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Surge palette. I'm so excited for this palette. As soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it. I love that it has grungy tones, but it has pastels, and it has neons, and it has a nice row of shimmers. Just keep watching.
So to start this look, I took the pastel shades. First I took the pastel purple and I put that in my crease. I then used these other pastel shades to kind of blend it out a little bit more further into the crease. This look is about a lot of blending, to be honest. Just going back in and building up that purple pastel shade in the outer corner and then adding purple to it slowly. This is the key. It works out in the end, but during it looks bad. I just keep building up the shade and blending. These shades are very pigmented and they blend very well, but I just wanted to make sure I had a really, really blended look, so I just kept blending. I then added the most beautiful grungy purple, and I just started building that up and blending it into the other purple shades. And again, just continuing to add the shade, blend it out, add it a little bit more. I'm not used to doing looks like this, so I wanted to make sure it was really blended. I then took the NYX glitter primer, put it on my lid where I had done like a little circular cut crease sort of moment. I then put this purple shimmer that is so beautiful. And then on the lower lash line, I took the same matte purple shades and blended that along my lower lash line. I took this beautiful shimmer on my inner corner. It's a little bit dark for an inner corner highlight on me, but I like how it turned out. And then this is the finished look. I'm really happy with it. I did end up adding liner using black eyeliner and then adding the grungy purple on top of it because I think that pulled the look together really well. So yeah.
So you get 30 eyeshadows for $43 US. I do want to say that shipping off the bat to Canada is expensive. It's $20 US roughly. So keep that in mind if you're from Canada and you want to order this. Shipping is expensive, but that's not the brand's fault. That's USPS and all of their doings. So keep that in mind. It's pricey shipping wise, but honestly, I think the palette is worth it. What I really like is how this palette is set up. Like, you have your row of like white, gray, black, like the natural-ish sort of champagne-y shimmer, and then the yellow. You then have like your reddish orangey tones. You have your pinks, your purples, your blues, and your greens, and I just like how that is laid out. I also like how it's like pastels in between mattes, grungy mattes, shimmers, and then neons. So I like the layout of the palette a lot. I do wish that the palette came with a mirror, but that being said, I'm fine having the palette at $43 without a mirror rather than having the price go up because there's a mirror, since usually for bigger palettes anyways, I just use like a handheld mirror or a mirror from a smaller palette. So I'm not too bummed about it, but I did want to mention it because I know for a lot of people that is like a game changer. I like that there are way more mattes than shimmers. That is how I prefer palettes typically. Usually I would prefer more shimmers, but I like the range of mattes you have, and then I like the shades of shimmers that she chose. I think Maggie did a great job picking out the shades. So you have this shade Flash, which is like a champagne with like lots of like pretty like colors. It's really pretty. That's what I used on my inner corner in the look I did. Then Zip It Up is like this bronzy gold sort of shade, but again with lots of like different colors of glittery stuff in there. This pink is really, really pretty. It's one of those like blue-based pinks. I really like them. The shade Euphoric is my favorite, which unfortunately we had a loss. It was like gashed and then I lost lots of product. It's fine. But this is what I used on the lid. It's like this really pretty purpley blue periwinkle sort of duochrome shade. It has like pink in it. It's really, really pretty. The teal is just like a teal with lots of pretty shimmer through it, and the green is my type of like goldy greenish, like beautiful type of thing. So I'm really enjoying the shimmers. So this is what the first row looks like swatched with flash. So basically it's a white, a gray, a matte black, the shimmer that I used on my inner corner in the look I did, and then the neon yellow. I decided I was gonna do it the swatches like row by row so you can see the color layout. But yeah, so this is the first row. I really like that shimmer. It's really pretty. It's definitely more of a sheer buildable type of shimmer. So this is the swatches of the second row with flash. So this is like the orangey red sort of row. You have a pastel orangey peachy shade. You have like a blood orange type of red. You then have this matte dark grungy like brownie red, which is called grunge. And then you have this metallic shimmer, and honestly this shimmer formula might be my favorite of all time. It is so creamy and pigmented and intense. I love it so much. And then you have the neon orange, which is the shade Power, and honestly the neons are swatching well considering I'm not using any primer or anything, so that's pretty surprising. Usually with neons and stuff, like they're pigments, so you need to use like primer and all that stuff, but swatching really well, so I'm happy with this. This is what the third row looks like. It's the pink row, so you have a pastel like bubblegum pink. You have a very pretty matte pink. You have, it's like more of a like reddish tone pink, but it's on the more pink side. You then have like a deep burgundy. The shimmer is probably my least favorite shimmer. It's the most subdued. I really don't like subdued shimmers. I would have much prefer if it was more metallic and shimmery. And then you have the neon pink. Of course, the neons don't swatch the best, but swatches don't dictate how they'll work on the eyes. So this is what the fourth row looks like in swatched flash. I can't even speak, holy. But this is what it looks like swatched really, really well considering they're purples, and purples can be a little bit difficult. They're all formulated really, really well. I did use most of these on my eyes, so I know how they worked, and this formula is beautiful. I love it so much. So basically you get a pastel purple, really pigmented for a pastel. I like it. It builds up nicely. Then you have a matte, like deeper purple. You then have this beautiful, like dark, dark, dark eggplant sort of purple. You then have the purple shimmer, which is what I used on my lid in the look I did. It's just so pretty. And then you have the neon purple, which swatched the best out of the neons, I feel. So this is what the fifth and blue row looks like swatched with flash on. A pastel blue, which leans more like gray. You then have a darker matte blue. You then have a very, very dark, almost black matte blue. You have the blue shimmer, which is just stunning. Then you have the matte neon blue, which I think is really pretty, and I can definitely see myself doing a blue look with just using these shades. They're so cute. So here we have the last row swatched. This is the green row. So you have a pastel green, a like deeper green, a dark greeny brownie shade, this beautiful green shimmer. Like in the pan I knew I would love it, but swatched it's so much better. I think honestly I like this shade even more than the purple. Like this is just so pretty, and I can't wait to do an all green look with this. You have a matte neon green. I just honestly think this palette is insanely beautiful, and as I said, it does retail for $43 US, but if you buy it you are supporting an indie brand. Blend Bunny Cosmetics has the blends palette, which has like so many shades that would pair so good with this palette. People did comparison swatches, and like there aren't any duplicates besides the white and the black. I just love the shimmer formula. I do hope she comes out with more shimmer shades in the future. I definitely prefer the metallic and shimmery side of it rather than the more subdued shimmer side. Everything performed really well on my eyes as well. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I did make sure to spend a lot of time blending because I'm new to doing darker looks. Usually I don't. I usually do bright looks, so it's new to me. It's a learning curve. I definitely need to do more work with blending and layering and stuff like that, but I think the look I did turned out okay for like my first time doing something like that. It was fun. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to do more looks with this palette. Like, just looking at it, I know I could do like a gray look with that shimmer all over the lid, like an orangey look, a pink look, another purple look, a blue look, a green look, and there's so many, like, you can mix them together. You could do like rainbow vibes, you could do pastels, neons. This has it all, and I'm very excited to use it more. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you subscribe. Comment down below any videos you'd like to see me do. Go follow my Instagram and TikTok, Makeup by Tasha XO, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.